Let's get going. So, we did not manage to beat the tutorial yesterday. A little bit embarrassing, but I was trying to get Blinkblade's masteries, and I just didn't think about the monster focus enough. And the fist killed the snowflake while we were there. So, we go again. I really want to get some Bone Shaper going. Like, I really want to be able to believe in Bone Shaper just a little bit. Just a little bit. And, like, maybe the reason that I lost twice yesterday was because I was playing Bone Shaper. Maybe it was. But you know what? We're going to make it work. We're going to make some Bone Shaper work. Because I really do believe in the combination of Banner of Strength. The combination of Banner of Strength and Bone Shaper. And I want to make it work. Plus, like, the fact that I was able to get my summon all of the kills that I needed for the mastery. Hey, Brian, we are back. Let's go for 150 experience from cards on Geminate. We'll literally never get there. What was it we were saying? Didn't somebody say something about an alternate Geminate item, and I thought that it sounded interesting? Or am I just completely hallucinating? Oh, we were talking about running a Spyglass on Gem instead of an Amulet of Life. Let's give that a try. So let's go Leather Armor, Heater Shield. Let's go some defense. And we'll just try to get a Spyglass early for some of the gem losses. I like that idea. And then this just comes down to whether we want Deathwalker or Blinkblade. I think Deathwalker's Wave of Anguish is going to help a lot in fighting the boss. Because that was where we failed yesterday, was not having enough to kill the boss. I really want to get a lot of these battle goals going. The teleporting skeletons would have been sick if it had worked. I mean, it worked. Like, we beat the level. If you're talking about Raven's Roost, we just only got we just only got 2 of them instead of 4. But I didn't have a Horn of Command, which is not ideal. I'm gonna go with this setup, although I would love to have Transfer of Essence for the Deathwalker. Let's see. 3 or more loot tokens, kill an enemy and pick up its loot in the same turn. Apply a negative condition to somebody who already has one. Okay. In that case, we will bring Eternal Torment, because I can curse something that's poisoned, and that should count. And that should give me a very easy battle goal. Although, I have enough poison, and I can just wound from somewhere else. The Banter Spear. Let's see. 3 or fewer cards. 1 or more of each monster type. Only 3 monsters. We can so do that. Kill an enemy attacked by an ally. Never exit a hex adjacent to an enemy. Just doesn't work for Geminate, I don't think. Never end your turn adjacent to an ally. I wish I could go for this, but with the doorway in level 1, it's just not going to be possible, so we'll have to go Assistant. And I keep bringing Flailing Tendrils and then just not using it. So we'll bring Changeling's Boon instead. I guess I don't have a Blink Blade here, which makes wounding a lot worse since I can't stand in the Hourglass. You recently did Top the Spire with Banner plus Bone plus Fist. And yes, Skeletons with the Banner strength felt great, yeah. Do I like Solid Bones, the card that gives the Skeletons plus 1 HP, move, and pierce? Not really. I really haven't messed around with it enough to, like, to give a super solid opinion. And, you know, maybe it pairs really well with, like, some health enhancements, potentially, to have, like, 5 health skeletons running around. And then the pierce, like, could potentially do some damage. I just don't know if... I just don't think that it just doesn't sound that amazing to me. I feel like if you want damage, I would rather just play the poison loss, Putrid Cloud loss, and try to get damage from that rather than having 1 pierce. Because a lot of, like, the more difficult shielded targets have a lot more than 1 shield anyway. There are a few targets with just 1 shield, but it's like, is 1 pierce really going to help if they're running up to, like, Frozen Corpse with 2 shield? It just doesn't seem to me like it really does. Never use a potion. I love when you get a freebie like that. So, I don't know. I'm not really a fan of Solid Bones, and then the bottom of it is just move for... Set Leaf, right? I really, really liked... I've only used this summon 1 time on the Bone Shaper that I first played with my first digital playthrough, but I really, really liked this summon. 8 health and wound with every attack. Just let him go, tag something with a wound, command him to move and attack something else. I liked this summon a lot, so I think this is my, like, go-to level 5 card. And I think with that in mind, it means that you can skip this summon for level 2. I think maybe. I just really wish that this were a level 1 card, because I always want Bone Dagger, and I really want to mess around with some Bone Dagger and see how difficult or easy it is to get it out on +3. And just with that in mind, it's like, it's really nice to have a Lost Summon available if you want to go for a single summon if you're facing Strike Fiends or something like that. But also single summon pairs really, really well with the Flesh Shield card, both halves of it, which is nice. I guess Solid Bones does give you a really easy access to Leaf for a good Flesh Shield, but you do have quite a bit of Leaf from some other potential cards. You normally play both losses? That makes sense. You never played Solid Bones until digital, and you're surprised how good it felt. Yeah. I mean, it's definitely something that I don't want to say I think is super bad without really having tried it myself, because, like, +1 move is a pretty huge difference, I think. But also, it's never tempted me enough to, like, make me play it. I don't know if I want to Call to the Abyss. Because, like, I was able to get 4 shadows in this room last time, but, like, 4 isn't enough to go into this next room, which meant that I just played Eclipse anyway. Maybe we'll try just Strength of the Abyss, Eclipse, and Call to the Abyss, maybe. And then maybe I just don't Rest in Shade. What if I just do Strength of the Abyss and Call to the Abyss, and I just don't go for a Rest in Shade and Wave of Anguish? The benefit to a Rest in Shade and Wave of Anguish is that I can get wounds on the guys in the back early, but without a Blink Blade, maybe it's not that impactful. Yeah, Solid Bones is, yeah, a level 5 playing normal difficulty is facing monsters that are 1 level lower than we're currently fighting. So maybe that's the reason it feels a little underwhelming. All right, it's good to have Unbreakable Wall back. Just want to make sure I get everybody exactly where I want them. Last night we bursted this guy out, and that did pretty well. I'm wondering if it's, like, at all theoretically possible for me to go late and Hornet Stingers to just get poisons on these guys. But maybe I'll, maybe I just get a poison from, like, Banner Spear onto this guy, and then I go for a Changeling's Boon next turn. So let's go ranged mode. And I just like Into My Embrace. That's just always really solid. Alright, they're moving a lot. Priest is healing, which is good. But Buddy's gonna take some damage. Not too bad. And now I think I target this guy. Oh, I wish I had gone at 74 on Gem, and then I would have been before Banner, and I could have potentially pulled in... Yeah, I could have pulled this guy here and had a 2-target Wave of Anguish. Or, Unbreakable Wall. 2-target, attack 3 push. But Deathwalker gets this poison off. It's not terrible. And then now I can push this guy or wound him. And I guess I would rather wound him, right? So we'll come here for the combined effort. And he's already poisoned. And now a Changeling's Boon next turn does a lot. Ooh, okay, I can pull this guy 1 and he's in a Tip of the Spear. I would probably prefer to save Tip of the Spear for the Priest, but we're probably not killing the Priest this rest cycle anyway. A boosted Tip of the Spear here sounds really good. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we just put a skeleton here and go late. The only problem is that this guy could target Bone Shaper. Oh, and I moved out of the Tip of the Spear. So there are actually a couple problems. Well, I could go at 8 and just move 3 and get back. It does mean it's pretty likely for my skeleton to go down, but maybe the Priest just heals again, right? Okay, I definitely screwed that up. I'll just go fast and I think tag this guy. Maybe I just attack him for 2. I should have brought Strength of the Abyss. An attack for 4 would have been good. I guess I'm in a Rallying Cry. Get a disarm right here. I'll play Set for the Charge, and then I could potentially disarm an Archer instead if the guard's not attacking. And then here, I think just a Shield of Retaliate and a Changeling's Boon sounds good. So the Priest is probably killing my skeleton here. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I can't get the disarm on the Priest, but that's fine. This initiative works out fine, I think. Hitting for 4, whereas the archers are hitting for 5. I feel like I would rather get these archers, and then this means that Bone Shaper doesn't necessarily need to run away. That's 2 -2s we've pulled already. Live it? Live it? No. Well, he tanked for us. Jim gets very good damage. The Retaliate plus the Wound were super likely for this guy to go down, because I'm just going to hit him for 2 here. And it's actually possible that I kill with this attack. Oh, I wonder what happens if I activate Anger of the Dead and then I put a Shadow under this guy. I highly doubt it would work, which kind of makes me want to just move. Oh, move here, but so I should have attacked the other way, and then I could have moved to this Hex, which would have been really good. But that's all right. I just attack this guy for 2. Like, why not? And then I will just move here and just go late. until the guard is dead. And so go late and I guess poison. Here, what could the play be? I definitely don't see anything super exciting. I mean, I could move 4 and resolve courage. What about on Gem? Gem is melee mode, so we probably just want to get off like a drag down here. Can I hit both with a drag down? Not unless I pull. So we'll go fast here with Javelin, pull this guy in. We'll go shortly after right here, drag down both of them. They'll be immobilized. And then we go for a Forceful Spirits here, and we can get a bunch of shadows out. Good. This initiative works very well all the way around. So attack this guy. I wish I could step towards the loot. I don't need to move at all, though. I'll just pull him right here. And then Gem just steps 1. Hits both. Beautiful. Oh, I didn't get to mark that guy, so now I missed out on a shadow. So I guess I should have gone fast on Deathwalker. Oh well. Oh, that guy just heals him right back up. Kind of makes me want to Fluid Knight now instead then. But maybe I'll just grab this loot and just attack for 2. Because I would like to go into this next room with a few shadows. And he's disadvantaged. Ooh, very nice. -1, saved 3 health. And then I guess at this point we poison over here. And crit. Do need to heal Bone Shaper up because there is a multi-target attack for 3 that could come out, so let's just grab a heal. And I don't have anything amazing happening here, but I can attack for 4. Default attack for 4, that's actually pretty good. He's already marked, but we might as well just hit him again. And then now in ranged mode, I can double hit the priest, I guess? Or I can just move and attack 2 under the archer. The initiative works out really well, and since we can't move, we will increase the damage. Beautiful. And then now, Deathwalker is very likely to kill, so we'll just see if we can get anything here. Alright, an entire point of damage. But he'll start taking some Retaliate now. Looking at level 3 normal enemies, only Flame Demons have more than 2 shield. So on normal difficulty, Solid Bones doubles your damage into basically all normal enemies. When you put it that way, it sounds really good. Also, I mean, the difference between the skeleton surviving a hit and dying to a hit is astronomical. Okay, I think now I just back out, right? Unfortunately, I don't have any pulls to pull him out. Do I have any way to poison him? I can poison him on Bone Shaper. Or on Geminate. And then I'm just doing a weak attack. Maybe I'll just move out of the way and just heal up. Oh, let's heal up the guard. We've needed that morale from being attacked so much, and this way he'll tank for us a bit. And now I can poison him and give them a curse. I like that. Probably just regenerate myself. Go in and disarm him. And just tag him. And move shadows. You'll have to look into the average enemy attack of level 3 versus level 6. I have a feeling it's going to, on average, be like 2.5 more at least. It's going to be a lot more. Alright, I mean, I appreciate this guy coming closer. He's tagged and very slowly taking damage. This elite outbox is just not a joke. I can spend 1 shadow because I'm planning to eclipse in this room, I think. And I'm going to reckless jab on this turn. So we'll give a strength in there, a poison here, and maybe we'll crit. Oh, and he's going to be disarmed for next turn. That's actually so nice. Oh. -1 on strengthen. Oh, well. Oh, and going over there was really dumb because I don't think I can... Yeah, I'll just go late and regenerate myself. Take a nap. Take a nap. He's disarmed anyway, so, like, we don't care. I cannot reach him. I cannot reach him for an... Oh, no, I'm right next to him already. Okay, cool. So I get off an attack, too. Okay. Do I just set Wrath of the Turned Earth? Because we're going to want it in the next room anyway. I'm going to do it. We got the Tormentor battle goal already. And now regenerate means that we can get rid of those negative conditions. Unfortunately, they get that bless. Drop regroup. I like the move 3 for opening the door, but I think this time I'm just going to try going late on everybody and just going in with a lot of movement. We're just going to try that. And I'm thinking no Rest in Shade. I'm thinking I'm going to play Strength with the Abyss instead. And then maybe I don't even need 5 shadows. So maybe I don't play Eclipse. Let's just play Fluid Knight with Strength of the Abyss right now. We'll just hit this guy kind of hard. I can long rest, and I could immobilize. That way I just guaranteed go fast. I could move an ally and tip of the spear. I guess I like that the most. That does good damage. We're disarmed anyway, though. Oh, okay. At least it was a light hit that drew that bless. I'm actually not even that upset. And we'll activate Strength of the Abyss now. And do I just move next to him? Dang, I dropped my regenerate, which is really unfortunate because we could really use it now. I think what I'm going to do is go fast and play Incendiary Throw. Oh, and I played all of my movement, so I can't move all my move ally cards, so I can't move the guard. But we're just going to try to go late, go in, get a bunch of skeletons up. It sounds so much easier than it is to make all of that work. Maybe I can get off enough attack that Changeling's Boon bottom bless is worth it. Did I just drop Transfer of Essence? No. Okay. Then I'm going to set up for a big loss for Geminate with a Hail of Thorns, or maybe a Firefly Swarm. Maybe Hail of Thorns. We'll drop Reshape the Guys. Okay, so this turn I want to go fast and set fire. And then here I'm going to Selfless Offering to heal. Unfortunately, I can't play a bottom to switch. Oh. If I do Selfless Offering to heal and regenerate Banner Spear, then I don't have any switches without attacking in range mode, which is really sad. So we'll Horn Beetle and Changeling's Boon, and that'll switch us to range mode. And then next turn we use the fire. That'll work. I have the dark, so I can just Black Barrage. He's in a shadow, so I can Anger of the Dead. And then I would love to summon a skeleton, but okay. Summon a skeleton right here. He's healing, but I think we kill him first. So I back off on Banner, set the fire. Nice. Love dodging my miss. I haven't gotten any Exterminator kills yet, so we need to make sure we get that. Get this wound on him. And hit him. Dang it. I mean, at least the -2 is gone. Oh, but he's just healing this turn. That's so annoying. We want that fire to be fire. Of course, we just didn't do any damage. Okay, I don't want to go in on this next turn anyway, I don't think. Because I want a Selfless Offering to heal up Banner Spear. And maybe I just set some Scarab Flight shields. Deathwalker can just Eclipse here. Banner Spear, can I go for the kill? A Driving Inspiration needs a +1, a Javelin needs a 0. I missed last turn. And then I would love to get a skeleton. I just don't know if that's feasible at all. I'll heal up before going in. Skeleton, don't kill him. Okay, well, we missed out on a curse. But it's just one. And I heal the full. And I don't think I move Bone Shaver closer. I'll move Banner closer. I really wish that this first scenario were easier. Alright, heal and regenerate. It's not the best, it's not the worst. And then just Eclipse. So Deathwalker, I guess I just go late and move a shadow. Banner, we just go fast and open the door and potentially attack. Like, if its guard's not moving, maybe I can attack. Gem, I want to run in and Hail of Thorns. And Bone Shaper, I guess I go relatively fast-ish. Run in and summon. Although this is slower than I wanted to be. I could go faster. My skeleton will be right here, so moving my skeleton 2 more just puts him right in the door. Okay, I'll go for the move 4 and summon a skeleton. What if I let Bone Shaper open the door? Maybe that's too troll. Alright, we'll go like this. I think it'll be fine. We really need to make sure Banner Spirit gets some kills. And double check everybody else's battle goals. Alright, standing still guards is good. Priests are always going after guards. Immobilizing archers is bad. But maybe it's not that bad. I think I'm going to step in. All the archers do hit Banner, so if I step in, I lose 1 card. If I go here, this guy sees 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can go right here, and I don't get, like, super extra focused. If I go here, the priest would focus me. I could go here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's come up here, and then I get attacked 1 fewer time. I didn't see this priest, but he's going to target that guard anyway. And just attack at disadvantage? Okay, nice. Got 2 -1s out. This is actually not that bad of a door opening. Oh, that's a sad curse. I think I only had 1 curse in their deck, too. Yeah, I did. Is this Retaliate or Poison? It's the Poison card. So, unfortunately, that's not a shuffle, which means that they're still likely to move and attack this next turn. This guy is going to be able to step away from me. Oh, I have to lose the Banner of Strength if I lose a card, so maybe we'll just hope that we don't have to lose a card. Oh. And then this guy hits the guard, that's why I went up this way. Beautiful. Skeleton gets a little bit closer. Unfortunately, he doesn't even get in this following turn, because this doorway just sucks so much. Then, what does Deathwalker want? Move a shadow for 5, so I could poison... I think just getting a Lingering Rot right here sounds worth it. And then I'll strengthen the Abyss, just one of these shadows, just because why not? And put that extra damage into the Archerer. And we'll mark the Archerer. Alright, 4 damage poison is not bad. We do not mark the guard. And he takes a 2 damage poison. I would have loved for Lingering Rot to get more targets than that, but I think it's fine. No 2 are grouped up for a Firefly Swarm, so I just go here. I'm going to go here and Hail of Thorns. Oh, I was thinking I wanted to strengthen this, which I did not do. I was thinking strengthen it because then I would, I have that extra bless in my deck, but oh well. Okay, so I could go for an Exploding Corpse. This skeleton's always going after this guard, so maybe I just poison him, or maybe I want a Transfer of Essence poison. Sounds good to me. Banner, we're definitely short resting and kind of just hoping that these guys don't come at us, but we'll have to see there. I'm stuck in ranged mode in a pretty bad place, so we will just double attack, use the rest of the Hornbeetle Carapace, and then that'll put us in melee mode where we have double shield. And I've played a lot of losses here. I should not have done that Lingering Rot. I could not afford all of those losses. Fluid Knight is definitely not the card to lose. Wave of Anguish is fine. So I probably just want to move a shadow and attack with Fluid Knight, right? Getting a shadow out of this guy would be really nice. Okay, let's go Fluid Knight with Dark Fog. I'm committing a ton of shadows, but with a 0 I kill this guy and that would be good. Or I could go after this archer, and that could also kill pretty easily. I'm thinking Driving Inspiration, and I might just summon the banner right here to tank for me. I think we play these cards and we just see what happens. Priests are healing. Guards are moving and hitting hard. Archers are moving and hitting hard. So it's going to be very hard to get away. But we will just have to see. We've got a lot of tanking potential here. I think no matter what, I'm just throwing Incendiary Throw right here. Nice. That's 2 wounds. And then I could Banner of Hope behind or in front of myself. Given that this guard is attacking, we'll put the Banner of Hope here. Hopefully it tanks 2 attacks. Maybe it only gets 1. Who knows? Here, I definitely want double attacks. And so we find the right guy to target, and I think it's this archer. Oh, okay, that's a nice crit. Then I guess we go into this guard with the second hit. I wish I could hit this archer down here. All right, crit miss. I'll take it. We'll turn this ice into, I guess, light since we have fire already. And now we're in melee mode, and melee mode gets extra... melee mode has shield right now. Oh, and I'm in range of the Banner of Hope. So... I guess I strengthen... I can't reach Deathwalker. That would have been real nice. But given that I can't... Ooh, I could heal Banner Spear. The Banner of Hope is the target from this guy, though. And healing Banner Spear doesn't help the Banner of Hope survive at all. We're melee mode on Geminate, so maybe Geminate's going to play like Icebound Quills or something. So I don't hate a Strengthen on Gem. And then if I'm doing that, then maybe we just poison right here. And I'll just move slightly closer. Deathwalker, we move this shadow. And I think we target this archer. And we need like a +1 to kill. No, we need a 0 to kill. Beautiful. That is really, really nice. Alright, we've gone really offensive here, but it's gone pretty well. These guys should come towards Gem. So we'll just put that shadow right there. Live? No. Oh well. We got 1 heal out of the Banner of Hope. And then we take no damage from the Scarab Flight. I didn't even realize that guy was going that way. But this guy comes in. Why is this archer still muddled? Or was he not the one who attacked me? It was the guard who attacked me with the muddle, okay. Wow, Jim is so tanky. 3 attacks and 0 damage between the muddle, the shield 2 self. That's crazy. Alright, we command the Wretched. We haven't used any Wrath of the Turned Earth yet. I think I just ranged attack this guy and run away, given that I'm low. And then we got a new shadow here. Unfortunately, it's not in the right hex. So I could teleport in and Anger of the Dead. Yeah, or teleport in Black Barrage. I think I like that. Just teleport here, hit this guy. Bone Shaper. Oh, nice. I like this turn. Alright, priests are doing their thing. That's fine with me. Where's Geminate? Nice. So I just hit this guy at range. And then just run to be near my allies. Priests are just hitting guards, which is beautiful. We're going to save a lot of guards here. This is going to be one of the better level ones I've had. I think it's all just because the guard stood still when I opened the door. Reckless Jab, I get the attack with stun into the elite. Oh, that's the second time I've attacked with Strengthen, and it just hasn't been very good. Wow. We had 4 minus cards in a row for that Strengthen. Yeah, it's not going poorly, I would say. Just teleport maybe here. No, I don't want to take an attack for 7. Oh. Does Banner tank the attack, or Deathwalker tank the attack for 7 no matter what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I guess I'll just teleport here instead then. Oh, I can still hit this guy. Okay, cool. Well, let's remove this shadow. Leave this guy marked, and we get the kill. Beautiful. Beautiful. Getting the kill there is very nice. And finally, my oh no. My skeletons do not both reach. Okay, but I move this skeleton up towards this guy, and now he focuses on my skeleton. And I can just go here and pick up the money. And we have Wrath of the Turned Earth, so this skeleton is fine. That guy's stunned. Gem still has a shield. So even though this is attack for 6 or something, it still almost killed me, but we're fine. And we haven't played losses. Well, we haven't played that many losses, so we can short rest and we're totally happy. I just go after Bone Shaper and I move here and attack this guy with Wound, I think. What is Gem doing? Gem would like to switch. I can go here and drag them both down. Still have 1 tick of shield. Deathwalker could wound here. I feel like I would prefer to just move Shadow out here. I don't have Dark. I don't have anything marked either. So we'll short rest just so that we can get an action off. I like Command the Wretched, so we'll keep that. Dark Fog I want. Fluid Knight I definitely wanted. But maybe Dark Fog is more important. Move this for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then next turn we just Anger of the Dead. And it's not amazing, but it gets us everything we need. Here I just go fast and just give my skeletons attacks. Maybe we transfer Essence somebody. Hey, Paradox. Is this... Dang. Well, there go the rest of my Wrath of the Turned Earth. Cinder retaliates. Really unfortunate, too, because they would survive. That's very sad. Strengthen here, maybe? And I guess just poison this guy? It's gonna take a while to clear out all these guys. I would love to hit this, but I definitely don't want to take Retaliate 4. Maybe I just come here and I just hit this normal. Honestly, I don't feel like I have a good strategy for dealing with the priests now. I should have just moved Deathwalker forward and tagged these guys to get some more shadows out. And I really hate the idea here of making Banner take this Retaliate. But I want the wound on him. And I was strengthened, so like, gotta go for it, right? Okay, I haven't done Deathwalker's turn yet. So I think I do just move forward and tag somebody. The question becomes who, and I think we go for this guy. I kind of want to keep shadows out, so I'm not going to remove one. Oh, maybe I should have. You thought I would use Tip of the Spear from the skeleton down on the normal? Maybe I did. Let's see. I was here. I think I could have moved here and Tip of the Spear down, but I still would have taken the Retaliate. Let's see. I could get another skeleton out, or I could just, like, double attack. What if we go really fast here and try to kill so that we can get the shadow, and then we go also pretty fast here and try to kill, and then Deathwalker finishes off the kill up there for that shadow. Gem, just long rest. We got time. Oh, the top one? I didn't have a move 3. But yeah, you're right. That could have been good. Just disarm this guy, and the other guy is immobilized. Yeah, it was combined effort, so I would have just had move 2 and move a skeleton 2. I really want this skeleton down here to kill. Dang. Maybe moving over this direction is dumb, because if the priest gets his double target poison, or curse. Can I reach both of these guys? Oh, I can reach both of these ones. That actually works pretty well. This guy's marked. Dang, did not pick up the kill, though. If only I still had those Wrath of the Turned Earth charges. And we long rest. Let's see. Ranged, 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 melee, melee, melee. So I guess technically dropping a melee card gives me the most stamina. And I have fire for a Firefly Swarm, but that doesn't sound amazing. I could heal someone up with Regenerate with Selfless Offering. Or do I just double attack into the priest? I think I'll just attack the priest and switch and heal Banner Spear. Banner Spear can long rest. We got plenty of time. Okay. Prohibitionist, I can't fail that. Tormentor, we already got. Assistant, somehow we don't have. Okay. So we can go for that here pretty easily. I can long rest here. I'll get my shadow. So I want Bone Shaper to go faster than Gem and hit this guy. And then Gem goes after and picks up the kill. Okay. The guards are first. I don't think this is going to be a disaster, hopefully. Oh, nice survival. Yeah, it's definitely still looking good. Deathwalker is like a little low on stamina, but I'm fine with that crit. Alright, so I can command the Wretched. And then now this is an ally hitting this guy as long as it doesn't kill. And then now Gem kills with a -1. I mean, Bone Shaper needs a lot of stuff. Most certainly needs a lot of stuff. Please get this kill. Good. Okay. That is my battle goal. Yeah, my deck is looking pretty good here because we drew a lot of those minuses with the Strengthen earlier. So I've got my Bless and my crit still. Maybe we'll get off a Firefly Swarm eventually with that fire that I keep juggling. And then here, honestly, maybe even Banner Spear can just finish the rest of the level on her own. We can drop Incendiary Throw. We're not gonna try to use it to hit priests. And Forceful Spirits probably isn't getting any tags. I don't think I have a way of getting dark. I like a long rest on Bone. I like moving up and placing the Banner of Strength. Maybe I can just place it here. No, I'd rather move and place it next turn. Yeah, I can move 4 and hit this guy. That's pretty good. Here we just double attack. And let's see. I have 3 shadows. I'm not super likely to get many more. Maybe I just, well, I can maybe get 1 more. So we'll go for a Black Barrage into this guy. We'll go for a fast Black Barrage into this guy. Maybe we get another shadow out of him, and then we can spend all of the shadows and hit a priest and attack it for like 6. Alright, well that doesn't do anything, but we did get a loot. Rock root, good. I don't think we had seen any herbs yet. If I move here, oh, do I really not reach him? Well, that's sad. Because Banner Spear moved here, now my range 4 attack actually doesn't reach this guy. So I can't tag him, and I didn't go slow enough for Geminate to pull him in first. In that case, I'll just move here. One, two, three, four, 5. So we need to eat all of these with this, unfortunately. And I guess I target this guy because he's already taken some damage, or... this guy? Dang. I would have absolutely loved to see a crit. Because it was a nice big hit. We did get a lot of XP, though. And then... I guess this guy's going to hit the guard. I could try to save the guard, but I kind of would rather just try to kill this priest and get him out from that corner over there. Pull him over into us, and then we can place the Banner of Strength and wreck him next turn. Miss. Dang. I think he comes towards me now, which is probably fine. Don't need Transfer of Essence. Alright, we only lost one guard. This is some of the best this has ever gone, I think. Resolve Courage and Banner of Strength. Just switch. And then probably Long Rest. Long Rest, and then I can use this Shadow to attack. And go fast-ish. And maybe I just poison. Oh, the skeleton's not in range of the Banner of Strength. I also could have put it here, and he would have been. But that's alright. Oh, dang. I never killed an archer on Banner Spear. That was worth 2 check marks. That is very sad. Oh, it's ranged attack from the guard. I should have moved the skeleton closer to the guard. Although if it's ranged attack, he'll hit across the way. Yeah, I think I just want to kill here. Oh. Super unfortunate bless. But that's alright. Grab this and long rest next turn. Where did this leaf come from? Bone Shaper. That's right, I knew that. Next turn, Deathwalker just moves up and attacks for 4. Strength of the Abyss worked out pretty well here. Alright, we lost 2 guards. Still, that's 5 morale. Ooh, I can Dark Fog Loss for even more damage. In that case, I would rather go faster. So Deathwalker gets off and attack for 5. Banner will just see what she can do. Gem will rest, and Bone just goes and makes another skeleton. This is fine. We'll get hit, but yeah, I lose a card. That's fine. Oh no. Well, I was summoning, wasn't I? Move here, hit this guy, eat the shadow with it, crit him and kill him. Not quite, but kind of close. Yeah, we're gonna get a lot of loot here. Which is good, because we've been needing it. Alright, he's guaranteed to not multi-attack this next turn. I probably am just going to command the Wretched on him. Ooh, and I think I just grabbed this wound here. That's pretty good. He's already poisoned, and now he's wounded. I didn't put the skeleton in the Banner of Strength, which is kind of dumb. Let's see, we just have this loot down here to go get. Deathwalker's exhausted, but should never die here, I think. Buff up my damage. Can't quite tip of the spear. Oh well. Oh, well, there we go. That's a double loot. That's the first enemy that Banner Spear killed in the whole level. That is a little tragic. There we go. We got a Snow Thistle. That's good. I don't know if I want to do this attack. I guess I could unsummon the skeleton. I need to do the attack because I want to switch, right? Let me unsummon. Okay, is it Damned Horde or Returned Servant? Damned Horde. Good. Yeah, this is a pretty good start. I wish I had killed an archer on Banner Spear, because then I could just make sure she got this kill, and that would... would have been nice to get those 2 check marks, but not the end of the world. Every possible loot pile for this scenario, given that we're playing in 4 players, pretty good. And, like, not even close to any deaths is also pretty good. Hey, there's a crit, finally. Man, if I had just killed an archer. Can I kill my skeleton? No, I can't. Can't get the XP. I can get this XP, though. I don't think we got any doubles of loot. 1 down, 19 to go for a new PB. I don't think so. Let's see. 8 lumber tokens for Bone Shaper. Kill 2 Algox guards, Claw Crushers, Bolt Shooters. So let's make sure we get a guard in the next scenario. 150 experience from cards on Geminate is really hard. 10 is actually a really good start, though. And then, not a bad level overall. 20 gold on Bone Shaper. Maybe we can get an early Warden's Robes. There's an event that lets you buy from the shop 5 gold sooner. And we got all of the herbs in the level. And Gem did the most damage. Not bad. Should we go for scouting, the one where you kill everything, or offensive, the one where you watch the monsters attack? How did Gem do 60? Well, I did set up Hornbeetle Carapace for +2 to your next ranged attacks, and then run in and get, I think it was just a 3-target Hail of Thorns.
When a stern knock raps against the...
And then other than that, it was basically just an attack every turn. I'm not all too sure where all the damage came from. I know I got a Changeling's Boon into a poison target, which is pretty good. We got off a big Hail of Thorns that hit multiple targets. Then just lots of double attacking in the same turn with Mind Spike and Into My Embrace. I know I got a multi-target drag down. And things were like almost always poisoned. Oh, also I got a turn where I played the Icebound Quills loss plus the Reckless Jab loss. So that was attack for 5, attack for 4. And I had the light to get the stun on Reckless Jab. So just a whole bunch of double attacks. A whole bunch of multi-targets. And we're trying out Spyglass on Gem instead of Amulet of Life. Nice. We also got a medal here, so Deathwalker can get a Spyglass, which is very, very good. Already have boots, so let's get a Traveling Cloak with the hide that we have. We don't have any boots here, so let's grab some flexible slippers. Did not get a hide, so I can't get a Protective Scepter. Just a lot of gold. And then just wood. Unfortunately, I don't think I can build any buildings. So maybe I shouldn't have spent all my metal. Oh well. So I want to see what scouting looks like in 4-player, because I've never done it before. If it's 3 elite Algox guards right at the beginning of the level, then we're going to go play offensive. Because offensive is fine for Bone Shaper, I think, as long as you have Banner Spear to grant movement at the final door. That's what we did yesterday, and it worked well. And then we could get another big giant thing of loot to try to set everybody up. Offensive to go for everything. The only problem I have with offensive is not having push to set things up. But that is probably the better way to go. This would be an elite, 2 elites and a normal, and an elite archer. Yeah, I'm not dealing with that. Let's go for offensive, and maybe I'll throw in a Blink Blade instead of one of these characters. So we'll take out Geminate, I think. Let's take out Geminate and put in a Blink Blade. Aether Outpost, nice. And then Wing Shoes. No, dang it. Oh, cool. It gave me 15 gold back. That's really cool, because normally selling you just get half gold, but in that screen it gives you all of the gold back. Okay, so I did a cascading, or a kinetic transfer on turn 1 here yesterday, and I really liked that. I really liked that quite a bit. Ooh, also Borrowed Time Bottom could be good for escaping at the end, potentially. I really like that, so let's go for that over Power League. All right, and we are ready to go. What are there any items that could potentially be worth anything here? No, not on Bone Shaper. Like Flea Bitten Shawl maybe, but I want to be spending 30 gold on Warden's Robe soon anyway. So the offensive. You're wondering if I'm getting Snowflake or Fist? It's got to be Fist. I mean,
If there was a landscape that told...
we went really deep with the Snowflake. I love the Snowflake. It's amazing. We need to play a Fist and do it right. Oh, Duelist on Bone Shaper? Oh, that's so good. Never exit a hex adjacent to an enemy on Bone Shaper. Just never be in a hex adjacent to an enemy on Bone Shaper. Oh, except for the escape at the end. I have to run past guards in the final room, don't I? I don't think there's enough room to run around them. But maybe I can do, like, pushing with Blinkblade to make it happen. Or maybe we could theoretically have enough stamina to just fight through. Because last night, Bone Shaper stamina was sketchy because of drawing 3 misses in the same turn and a guy surviving with 2 health. Yeah, there's no way for me to go straight through without running past an enemy. Unless Blinkblade, like, moves in and pushes with kinetic transfer and pushes with kinetic transfer. Blinkblade could go here and push this guy here and this guy here. And then Bone Shaper could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's possible. It's possible. Wallflower, not a very good level for it, especially if I want to pick up a lot of loot. End at full health, 1 or more cards each time we rest. We can end at full health. We'll regenerate in front of the door. But if we're going for a lot of loot, we will grab the pincer movement. Man, I just want, like, literally every single card. Blinkblade, apply a negative condition. We can go for that. And then Miser? Yeah, let's do Miser. That's easy.
They'll be tired from the raid, so...
Okay, Deathwalker Masteries are not possible here. Blinkblade maybe are, but it would be tough. Blinkblade's never be targeted one, that is. Bone Shaper will just summon the Wraith and just see what happens. And then I can summon the Banner of Strength. I just highly doubt that it'll work out. But we can try it. I just probably won't be keeping it within range 3 near the end of the scenario. But Blinkblade, move 2, attack, push this guy, is just too good to not do on turn 1. It sets... Like, normally this priest is the guy who messes everything up, and just pushing him away is so good. And no other class can do it. No other starting class can push him away fast or well enough. And so we'll just go Rallying Cry with probably just Driving Inspiration to make sure we hit. Let's... Well, I want Wrath of the Turned Earth for the commanded attacks, but I would love to play the bottom just to make sure the Wraith doesn't die. I didn't bring the Wraith, did I? Well, I did not sub him in. Maybe we can keep a skeleton alive the whole time, but I kind of doubt it. Well, rip to that idea. What level up cards for Fist? Definitely draw the Bedrock. And then probably at every other level, we'll just keep level 1 cards. Because, like, once you have draw up the Bedrock, you don't get any stronger than that. Oh, traps here is kind of nice for me. Traps here is really nice for me. Oh, I don't have gem for push-pull. But that's fine. Is this retaliate or poison? Poison. Is this guy gonna come to me? Oh, this hound's gonna come hit Blinkblade, isn't he? No, he didn't. Oh, because this guy was closer bird's eye. Big damage. Wait, did I not get my banner strength damage? Oh, he had a shield. Okay. Man, I was thinking rest in shade to get my shadows all the way over there, but I can just move them for 2 and then for 1 and then go for wounds. I'm pretty sure there's no way we're gonna be able to Bone Shepherd this skeleton, but like, I can dream, right? We'll go late, and we'll command him, and I guess just heal myself. Something will probably have died. I'm figuring this hound will probably have taken some damage. Black Barrage and move shadows around so that I can get a bunch of wounds off. Oh man, just moving a shadow now and getting a lingering rot. A 5-target lingering rot sounds so nice. But I want the anger of the dead wounds, and losing one of those shadows would be annoying. Maybe we'll just play Rest in Shade. That'll be fine. And then I just get shadows under like all of the archers to wound them. And then here, why don't we just go for an incendiary throw, right? Move up and hit this guy. Move 2, hit here. That should work. And then Blink Blade, we just go late, but I want to go before the skeleton, so before 83. Yeah, that works. Both characters at the start of a campaign of Frosthaven are super fun. Oh, all characters on the... Yeah. I would imagine that playing Fist Snowflake is a lot of fun, because Fist has a lot of really good pushing and pulling, and it's just not a combo that you're very likely to get to play with ever, given the way that they're unlocked if you play the game correctly. Where do I go with this last shadow? This archer is going to take a ton of damage here. We got wounds over here already. Man, I should have saved Sand in the Hourglass to play next turn. I think I go for a wound on this elite Algox. Yeah, elite guard is a good call, I think. Oh. I did not realize they were the ranged card. Dang. I wanted my skeleton to kill that guy. I don't think the skeleton's going to pick up on 6 skills. Maybe he could kill this archer here. He'll take some retaliate, but he's also going to get hit by the priest. At least the priests are getting some decent damage. Oh, not me. Man, that stupid ranged guard. Oh? Okay, that's 1 skeleton kill, maybe. Unfortunately, the skeleton doesn't get, doesn't have the range to stay in the Banner of Strength. Sand in the Hourglass makes the most sense. Yeah, there's no way we get the Bone Shepherd, I don't think. Come on, 0. Okay. He wants it. 1 out of 6. He's definitely in a safe position. I believe in him. We just move him out. But first, maybe he double attacks here and gets a kill, and then we move him out with Flow of the Black River. I can dream. We'll even move the Banner of Strength over towards him. Here I'm definitely just Anger of the Deading. And I guess I just Fluid Knight, like this guard or something? No, we'll Lingering Rot. Get Poison Wound on all of the archers. I haven't played too many losses, have I? I don't think so. We're starting to get there, but not yet. Meanwhile, Blink Blade. Twin Strike Sap Speed onto both of these priests. Maybe I just want to go fast and just move all my characters away so that the priests and guards just fight each other. Yeah, that's just the play all the way around here. Banner moves here, moves the banner here, moves the skeleton down. Bone Shaper will move the skeleton over. So Blink Blade, maybe Blink Blade's just going to go invisible. Nice, it's not super fast priest. That was the only thing I was scared of. So we're just going fast and moving away. I could move this guy to the elite guard. No, he wouldn't target there. Alright, +1, and you pick up the kill. Oh, I can soften him with Blink Blade. This is a pretty good spot for invisibility. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage out. Then a fair number of wounds and a fair number of poisons. Beautiful. When the update comes out with more characters and more scenarios, I'll do normal playthrough first. But, I mean, eventually I want the Nuzlocke to beat the whole game. Alright, that's 2 kills for Skelly Boy. Unfortunately, I can't, like, move him in anywhere to have him hit anything. All he did was overachieve. And now I don't have any granted attacks. Or granted movement for him. So we just go super late this next turn and see what happens. The archers should do huge damage here. And it might just be a lot of archers left. Which I don't see any way skeletons can survive that, but maybe. I would love to see fast disarm out of these guys the next turn. Dude, Deathwalker loves this level. Like, this clump up here is just so nice for Anger of the Dead, Wave of Anguish, Lingering Rot. It's a very nice place to be. Blinkblade doesn't mind this either. Move here and get a 2-target sap speed. Unfortunately, the next turn I'm going pretty slow, and I probably get targeted, but... I would love to use these traps with Javelin, but maybe I just range damage this guard. Maybe we can position to push into the trap with Unbreakable Wall next turn. Here, I definitely just want to go late. I guess I could strengthen my skeleton. Or I could poison this guy to make skeleton do more damage the following turn. And just Fluid Knight, right? On Bone Shaper for the level 8 summon, do you think you're allowed to place your summons on it when you summon skeletons? I don't think so, no. Because I believe it just says they can end their move actions on it. Shambling Skeletons may end their move abilities on the summon. If they do, kill them and add a token to the card. But you still have to go into a featureless hex to summon. Yeah, it's really hard to get them to stack on the Bone Ball. I mean, it's not all that hard, because, like, say this guard is the focus. If Bone Ball is right here, like, if you summon the Bone Ball first, and it's right next to your Shambling Skeleton, then Bone Ball moves here to attack, and then Shambling Skeleton gets on the Bone Ball. The only sad part is that then you don't get the bonus damage from that attack, because... And you miss out on the attack for 2. But you do at least get the Bone Ball stacked. So, like, a lot of the time you can set it up. Like, if you're in between rooms, then you just have the Bone Ball next to you, and you tell a skeleton to move next to you. But in digital, who knows how it's going to work. It might be real messed up. Oh, hey, they did the disarm card, just like I wanted. Oh, but I wanted these guys to be low, so that Shambling Skeleton stood a chance. Dang, I can't get a tip of the spear formation on this guy. Ooh. But I can step here and pull in this 1 health guy, and he will be the focus of Shambling Skeleton. And then I can tip of the spear these 2. And get some good damage. Deathwalker, we just Fluid Knight one of these archers, I think. Good. I would like to pick up the loot, but that's where Shambling Skeleton's going. Is that only 2 shadows left? Okay. Oh, I didn't realize that guy was going and dying to wound. No, Shambling Skeleton. Well, actually, no Shambling... Oh, yes, Shambling Skeleton. Forgive me for underestimating you. Man, I wish I could stand here and get that double loot. I guess I want to go towards the chest, don't I? And maybe we can go fast and get enough damage into this guy for him to die next turn. And then this guy's 1 health. Dang, do I step on this trap? Well, no, because that guy's 1 health wounded. So that would be dumb. Blink Blade so... Bone Ball's such a good card. It's so risky to go at 24 initiative on Blink Blade here. I mean, if we get attacked, we get attacked, right? But it'll be real nice if we could not. I'm just gonna short rest so that I can command Skeleton. Because he has 3 kills. If he picks up this one, that's a 4th. If he picks up this one, that's a 5th. And if he kills 1 archer, then I just put the Skeleton back here, and I do not let him come close for the rest of the level. And hopefully we still get Bone Shepherd even if we escape. But I think I've seen that people have gotten it on this level before. And we've played literally 0 losses on Bone Shaper, so, like, what do we care about short resting 2 turns early? Which means that I just run from this guy. Is, like, the only thing I care about. I guess that means that I just, like, teleport up here and attack one of these archers. Decaying Will is totally fine to lose. And so we just go as fast as we can, and we command attack. Okay, I should have boots, right? Yes, I do. What's the Archer card? 64. That's fine. Because we command attack. We'll grab the XP. We kill with a -1. Couldn't get any easier. I move Skeleton here, and then next turn he sees move 2 to attack that guy. And he kills him with a -2. Blink Blade hits, gets a +1? No. Oh, okay. The problem that I have here is that it's entirely possible Shambling Skeleton would... Or that this guy would die to the wound before Shambling Skeleton kills him. But I could move him for 3 right now. Put him right here. He never gets focused here. We throw Bone Shaper over here. It was attack with 15 here, so their fastest attack card now is 30. Banner Spear does have a loot 1. I think. I'm pretty sure I put Pincer Move in the deck. Alright, and now I just hope that this doesn't get a crit. Good. That's really good. He's disadvantaged, so it's impossible for him to kill me. Oh, never mind. It definitely was not impossible. And then now we go as fast as we can. Skeleton attacks and kills, and then moves and attacks and kills. Dang, I wish I had done Strength of the Abyss. It would have done 1 more damage. We long rest. We long rest. We long rest. If Deathwalker has to lose this card, it's bad, but it's not the end of the world. Good. Alright, come on, Skeleton. There we go. You have 1 job, Skeleton. You have 1 job, and that's to pull a 0. Yes! Yes! We do need a name for this legendary skeleton. We'll have to see if he survives, though. We'll have to see if he survives. I can't believe that it actually is looking doable, though, given that I didn't have the Wraith. Like, I saw no Wraith, and it's like, okay, there's no way. We need to get him, like, way over to this corner, though. Skeletor. Yeah, that's a good name. Yeah, I have loot 1 on Banner Spear. Move 1, loot 1. So she gonna be rich. And Blinkblade has 2 loot 1s. And the only loss we had was Banner of Strength. Oh, we've gotten Guardian of the Flag so far. So maybe we could get that. The problem is, though, in this rest cycle, I can move the banner for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then in the next one, I can move it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That just sounds like so much work to keep it in range. It would be good, though. Either way, we go for pincer movement right here. We got the chest. I didn't even see what it was, but metal, gold, and hide, it looks like. We just... Oh, I don't want to move much right now. Because I can tell the skeleton to run towards me. For now, at least. Blinkblade, I think, will just pick up the rest of the loot. And here I can pick up a loot. Rock root, lumber, gold. Show me Arrowvine. Oh, rejuvenating charm. Definitely not the best character for it. Arrowvine? There's got to be an Arrowvine in there. There we go. Arrowvine, hide, metal, lumber, gold. Move towards. Yeah, I don't know if the flag will work. Hopefully both of the summon masteries work on escape. We'll just have to find out together. And we're just buying some time here. Deathwalker is not super healthy. Move flag for 3. Move Skeletor for 3. It's so much easier to get the Bone Shepherd mastery when you're playing 4 characters and you have full control of all of them, and there are monsters on the map that also are fighting each other. Okay, I think I'm gonna open the door on this next turn, just because I can pull the guards out into this room and get them with these traps a little bit. Blinkblade doesn't have the invisibility. Blinkblade hasn't been targeted by an attack yet. Yeah, this has been a very good looting run. I could combine effort, move 2, move skeleton, move banner. Do we want a long rest before going into the next room? No invisibility card on Blinkblade makes me kind of think long rest. And low health here makes me kind of think long rest. Do not move this skeleton. Do move this skeleton. And then just grab a heal one. Move. Move skeleton. Move banner. Slow and steady wins the race. Just a straight nada here. I could activate Fluid Knight to teleport to a shadow. Potentially. We'll see if we need to bring it down for stamina reasons. Wow, this is only round 10. And I think it's just like long rests all around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this goes down to 4. Okay, so yeah, we don't play Fluid Knight. And I think long resting everybody here just makes the most sense, even though we lose a little bit of stamina. We need kinetic, we don't need temporal. Do not move this skeleton. Don't move any of them. Oh, baby. Skeletor, the planet destroyer. Alright, we do not need pincer move anymore. We just go caress the baby's face and that'll probably calm her down. Oh? Or maybe she figured it out. Okay. Dark Fog Fluid Knight sounds good to me. Or maybe Black Barrage Fluid Knight. Or maybe Fluid Knight Call to the Abyss. Let's Dark Fog Fluid Knight. Blink Blade's gonna open the door, and I guess just go invisible to not lose the mastery. Oh, no Sand in the Hourglass is kind of awkward. She heard there was a loot party going on in here. You can put your head down. You can put your head down. There we go. That's what you need. Alright, set for the charge with Javelin. Maybe Incendiary Throw. We'll be in range of the banner. Then maybe I just want to go relatively fast and just move all my skeletons. And move Skeletor away. Move Skeletor away and the other skeletons in.
You duck and weave.
Just 4 enemies is not bad. I can only get 1 Incendiary Throw wound in. Unless I move in 1 more. What's their card? Hit hard. They are hitting very hard. I think I'm just going to sit back here and we'll just wound the elite. Name the fist after my daughter. I don't quite see the correlation. Alright, we'll get a 4 target experimental adjustment. It's not the worst. Baby girl, you ready to go back to your bed? No, skeleton, you're supposed to run the other way. Does he get the banner of strength damage there? I guess he does. There's definitely no line of sight. Let's see. I'm gonna move this guy in, I think, rather than moving Skeletor away. Skeletor's probably fine. And then now an extra skeleton in there helps tank. Because there are a lot of hard hits coming out. And then we just move this shadow and just go for this guy, I think. Crit. Ah. Hi. I'm gonna go put you back in your bed now, okay? No, they didn't survive. Ow. Well, this is not ideal. I need combined effort for moving things. So I guess we drop a move 4. I really wanted that to be so much better than it was. Maybe we drop Blink Blade's Untouchable. Because going fast with Cascading Reaction here is really good. We're just almost guaranteed to get hit. And then I think I just move and I hit both with Forceful Spirits. I can't underspeed their 15 attack with poison. So that could be really bad. We just go fast and back up. Skeletor is going to start running in there, which is not what I want. We go for a fast heal into Banner Spear. Well, this one has a lot of loot in it. Also, it's easier, I think. Especially with a Blink Blade. 16 initiative archers is, like, the worst thing that we could possibly have. .16 initiative archers is so unbelievably bad. If I lose 2 cards on Banner Spear here, that's very, very, very easily run ending. But there's literally nothing I can do about it. Only Deathwalker's faster. Dang, Deathwalker could have drawn that crit last turn and killed this guy. And potentially saved a Banner Spear card. Oh, this is so bad. I think I lost. No, I definitely lost. So Banner Spear has this turn. We'll go to 3 cards. So Banner Spear has 3 turns left, counting this one. So if I can get Banner Spear to here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. It is not over. Do I not have jump shoes? Please kill. Good. Oh. I don't know why I thought I would reach the archer. Alright, we gotta lock in now. Push this guy out of the way. I guess push this guy out of the way, or maybe not. Okay, so Banner just abandons Mastery completely. I have move 2 jump, so I could move 2 jump, long rest, move 1, move 4. I could short rest. I could not jump here. I could short rest. I could move 4. Then I could either short rest or long rest and move 4, jump, and escape. Uh-oh. No, the baby's in the other room. That's why I turned the light off when I brought her in here. But she's in the room next door. You prefer this level over the other one? It just feels really unique. Yeah, I definitely prefer the boss scenario. The side A or B or whichever one it is. Dang, that almost killed. Alright. Blinkblade has 1 more token. Skeletor, do not go in there. Man, did I have boots on Bone Shaper? I didn't have boots on Bone Shaper. Because going fast and healing Banner Spear would have saved a card. Oh. Okay. I totally did not realize that this guy still had a turn. I guess him hitting Blinkblade is fine. Oh, but this guy hits... This guy hits Banner. I don't know why I was thinking that they had just gone already. Do we just undo that and say that the baby was distracting me? Because, like, I totally just did not think about them having turns. And that would mean that I just wouldn't move Banner Spear here, because I don't need her to move her there at all. Man, that guard card is scary. And I don't know how we get through the final room if Banner has to rush everything. But Banner definitely has to rush everything. Also, if this doesn't kill, it'll be really bad. Oh, and I just feel duelist by walking through this guy. Man, and they dodged the -2. Oh, this is so bad. Can I burst this guy with malicious conversion, maybe? Deathwalker played so many losses in the first room that she doesn't have very many cards left. Does Deathwalker have boots? Man, Bone Shaper did have boots. She could have used boots last turn to go faster. Deathwalker had boots too. Blinkblade, big damage. Good. That's what we needed from you. Deathwalker, do not kill. Ooh. Man. I want to kill with malicious conversion so that I get the skeleton out, but I need a 0 right now to kill with malicious conversion. But if Deathwalker attacks, then Deathwalker kills with a +1. In which case I would rather hit the archer. Ah, it was a 0. I mean, either way, it's still very possible I'd rather hit the archer. Please kill. Please, 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 please. Okay. Overkilled. Maybe the baby doesn't like me because I'm not using Drifter. Maybe that's why she was crying. I hadn't put 1 and 2 together, but when you explain it that way, it does make sense. Alright, we definitely short rest here. Because I probably just move up and make a skeleton. Unfortunately, Skeletor is getting close, which I don't love. I simply have to go right here. I cannot do anything else. I'm out of tokens and 1 health, so I have to long rest. And I move a shadow and I attack with Fluid Knight. Like, I don't know what else I would do. I do not know how Bone Shaper is escaping. Blinkblade, I can see escaping easily. Banner Spear, I can see escaping easily. Bone Shaper, I don't see how she gets out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I have a move top? Do I have any move tops? I have a move top. Okay. I see how we do it. I see how we do it. I need Deathwalker, or Bone Shaper standing in this hex. Banner Spear standing in this hex. Blinkblade standing in this hex with 2 time tokens is the problem. Dang it. So it doesn't work. I was thinking Blinkblade moves in with the bottom of Kinetic Transfer while fast, pays a token to push guard, and then moves in with the top of Twin Strike and is able to move to this hex and escape. So Blinkblade moves in, pushes, moves, and escape. Then, because they get pushed with a move 4 on Bone Shaper, 1, 2, 3, 4, Bone Shaper escapes, and move 4 on Banner Spear, Banner escapes. But I do not have time, because Banner Spear goes here on this turn, and then can long rest on the next turn. Oh, that is enough time. That is enough time. Okay, good. The only problem with this is not really much of a problem. There's not much of a problem. I think we're going to be okay. I guess the problem is that this archer is going to be having turns, which I don't love. Maybe Deathwalker crits him again? Because that would kill him. Maybe he misses the skeleton and the skeleton gets a hit off. Maybe Skeletor runs in and dies for our sins. Alright, I move here. And I guess I heal. It doesn't really matter. who I heal. Maybe I should have healed Bone Shaper since, well, I don't know. Move shadows, so this just towards the exit. This is attack for 6, so crit would kill. Good night, Viral. I think we'll win this one. I think we will win this one. Skeletor might even go get himself a 7th kill. Miss, 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 miss. Crit miss. Crit miss. Beautiful. Okay. Good. Now, Blinkblade goes slow. Banner long rests. Blinkblade just goes slow and just moves out of the way. Bone Shaper goes after Blinkblade and moves to this hex. And I can grant an attack. And then here, I guess I just move a shadow to the door. Maybe I just run myself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I just need to move a shadow 5 and then I can teleport to it and escape. Does that mean that I rest now? Because we go next turn. That means that I rest now. Alright, Archer is fast. Blinkblade just moves here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Blinkblade can go here and get off an attack for 2. Because unfortunately, because this guy went fast and ran away. Oh. My skeleton didn't kill. Oh no. Actually, this is fine. Banner has to go first, but Banner has jump boots. So that's just not an issue at all. Short rest, fast, twin strike, kinetic transfer. 1, 2, 3, 4, push, 1, 2, escape. Go fast, move forward, jump, escape. It doesn't matter what speed I go, just move the shadow over. Just lose any other card because I just need to move 4. And I need to go at 30. But 30 is guaranteed fast enough to escape. And I think we're completely guaranteed here. And it was very scary. Just barely not in range to hit with Javelin. Move forward, jump. And I am out. Dang. I could have regrouped and healed myself and I would have ended at full health. Blinkblade runs in. Pays the time token to push and push, and then now escapes. Because Bone Shaper is at 30, she's guaranteed to go faster than all of the guards. Skeletor gets the kill, so he doesn't die. Move 4 allows us to escape. And hopefully we didn't lose. It looked like that killed my skeleton there. We move a shadow for 5. And then now I'm guaranteed to escape at 24 initiative, and they can't catch me next turn. Oh. And it was scary. Nice. I never went in this room, and I never will go in this room, so I'm not going to fail Miser because I just teleport over it. And so there are 2 loot tokens that I didn't pick up. But we don't care. We simply teleport to an escape hex and grab an experience. Never a doubt. Despite being, I mean, it wasn't even, like, super dumb with Banner Spear. I feel like it was mostly just unlucky. Oh, Deathwalker is the rule-breaking class. She's so fun. Alright, failed Perfectionist, failed Duelist, which this is sad because that would have been 2 checks. But we did get the Bone Shepherd. It gave it to us. So, I will take it. Didn't kill a guard on Banner Spear, though, so we really want to make sure we get one of those. Deathwalker with the most damage doesn't surprise me. And that doesn't even count all of her wound damage. 10 enemies killed for Bone Shaper, though. Let's go. We didn't get both of the Arrowvine, even though we got ton of loot. There are 2 Arrowvine in that level. We got the Rejuvenating Charm. I think that sells for 20. And we got 12 more gold on Bone Shaper. All in all, a pretty good level.
Once inside.
So, Deathwalker definitely has... Deepening Despair makes escape scenarios a cakewalk. Yeah, getting it level 2 is really nice. Alright. We'll take out our -2 here, I think. If I get my battle goal, I also level up. And maybe I go for the Death on Arrival, start with a skeleton out. 2 or more enemies in the same round. We got Bone Shepherd, so it's really nice to not have to worry about that at all. But, I mean, we've seen what we can do. Maybe we just go for Slayer. Miser, super easy scenario for that. We didn't get... No, we haven't gotten any perks yet on Banner Spear. And Blinkblade, that was his first level. Long rest at full health after having suffered damage. That works for me. And here we can take out 2 -1s. Deathwalker also leveled up. But we don't get that yet. I want Shadow Step. Maybe I don't need it. Because I want everything else too. Maybe we'll drop Fluid Knight. I mean, it's going alright. We've gotten a lot of loot. But only 1 mastery so far, so it's not... It's not, like, super overwhelmingly impressive. But I have won 2 levels with 4 characters, which is just not something that I generally do. I'm very good at losing when I play 4-player. Okay, so 2 kills on Bone Shaper in the same turn. I feel pretty confident in that. I mean, we were able to manipulate things so well and easily before. And, like, maybe just a good exploding corpse. Blinkblade, I'm wondering if I can just... I think I am going to just kinetic transfer. Move, push this guy in. And then over here, we just go really late. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. This guy still sees Banner Spear, but... Hopefully the guards just go fast and move up. Not super likely, but we'll be alright. I do want to play the Rallying Cry Banner turn 1. Get a late summon. And a bunch of shadows. Good. Guards move up. So Blinkblade just moves here. Pushes this guy in. Where do we want him? Right here? No. Right here, I think. And then they should target all guards, and then I just move into the corner here. Dang, those elites hit so hard. Oh, they haven't gone yet. Oh no. Well, my Rallying Cry banner takes an attack for 3, and we just have to hope it survives. There's not anything else I can do. I really wish these guys had move in melee. Okay, there's a +1. Show me a minus. Okay, 0 works. Because this guy should hit guards. Generally, I think of this card as being super weak, but it seems like they didn't do that much damage. Man, I really wish that they were all much closer than they are. I think now we can just go late on everybody, though. Yeah, now with the way they're all lined up, as long as we go after 70 on everyone, we're guaranteed to never be attacked. So we just go uber slow. I guess we can go for a Lingering Rot. That seems fine. Good. Guards run in, and that gives us a better Lingering Rot. What is the Scout card? Decent melee hit. Except the Scouts are just dead. Alright. This definitely is not an amazing Lingering Rot to just hit 2 Algox. But I think we go for it. I really wish they had grouped up more. But then I can Anger of the Dead under all 3 of the elites next turn. Ooh, very nice. Oh, wow, what amazing damage. Alright, now I Exploding Corpse this guy next turn and he picks up some kills. I can even go for this guy. Oh, except they might just kill the Scout early. And that would be bad. Let's see, we go here. We get damage. Yes. Good. Alright, this was a fine start. Oh, I guess I still get Slayer even if the Exploding Corpse like doesn't exactly go to plan. So I think I just command an attack with Wrath at the Turned Earth and it should be good. And then Skeletons tank for me. And I can boost to go super fast. Here, I think I'm just going to move my banner away. a fast blurry jab. I see no reason not to do that. And then we were thinking Anger of the Dead for everybody. And maybe just like a nothing top. Ooh. If the scout's alive, he gets a nice turn. Hit and get out of there. Deathwalker, we just wound the 3 who are not wounded. And then unfortunately, nobody's in a shadow. Oh, I could have healed myself for the... Oh well. Let's see. Move in melee means this guy's going to move here and hit here, which is so good. Because then he gets attacked for 6 and poisoned. So I just attack here. Yeah. And I was thinking I was moving the banner, but now, rather than moving the banner of strength, I move the banner spear. And then this guy's guaranteed to run into that guy. That's 1 of 2 kills. -1 kills. Beautiful. That is my Slayer. 2 enemies in the same round. And then we just move and Skeletons tank. Oh no. Oh. Kind of a nice crit. He's going to take big damage back. And now we just huddle around this banner of strength and we let those 2 fight for a second. Probably just Fell Remedy to heal up. Maybe a curse in the deck. Javelin for some range damage. Twin Strike while slow for extra hits. And just move up in Shadow Step. If I had the Dark, I would Forceful Spirits, but without it, this seems fine. When everything goes right, it does feel real good. Let's see. They're going fast. I think I just target here. No, I'd rather burst and get something dead. But I think my other 2 characters can burst that guy, hopefully. Right here is still within range 3 of the banner. Oh, Mirrored Knife. Big Strengthen. Oh my gosh. Talk about a big Strengthen. 4 damage swing. Dang, unfortunately nothing has died, but we'll just take the heal 1 and just get a Skelly out. Good, didn't get crit. Good, he kills and protects the banner, and he dies to wound. And then Blink Blade has move 3, and Twin Strike to protect the banner. Oh, Blink Blade. Alright, hopefully it's not 15 speed attack with poison. Oh, hopefully it's not any fast card. Everybody hopes that it's not a fast card. But we've got some cards to lose, potentially, if necessary. Okay, cool. It's a fast card, just not an attack. Come on, skeleton. There we go. I never doubted you. Not even for a second. Alright, Bone Shaper has cooked so far. let's just move towards this loot here. Nah, I'll just get this one. Because I don't... Okay. Well, saving the crit for the boss would have been nice, but that's alright. Alright, Blinkblade has not been targeted by an attack. I think we're still in the first rest cycle, too. Move one, loot one works for me. Corpse cap, very nice. That's 4 different herbs we've looted already. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna undo and go back. There were no monsters on the board. I moved out of range of my banner. Stay in range of the banner, and we get the corpse cap. And then now it's nap time all around. And I have 3 shadows out. Is looting more kinds of herbs better than multiple of a few kinds? I think it just purely depends on which ones you get. Because, like, flame fruit doesn't make very much good stuff. Like, flame fruit makes a muscle potion, and everything else that flame fruit makes is kind of underwhelming. Meaning that it's just, like, getting lots of flame fruit isn't all that good. Whereas axe nut, basically everything that axe nut makes is really good, and everything that arrowvine makes is pretty good. So, like, you want a whole lot of arrowvine and axe nut. Yeah. It's, I feel like early in a campaign, frequently, I just get a lot of snow thistle, which is okay, because snow thistle arrowvine makes stamina potion, which is good. But like level 1 has snow thistle and rock root, and that just makes a renewing potion, which is pretty underwhelming in my eyes. Anger the Dead could be good for last turn, just eat all the shadows. We don't need Force the Spirits. What do you think about building to exchange resources for money? Like the Hide Depot? I've never really used them at all. Let's see. I guess I'll just let Deathwalker pick up this loot later. For now, she just wants to move shadows over. Or maybe I just go pick it up right now, because it's going to take Deathwalker a little bit before she's ready to go. And she already got the metal that she needed for her spyglass. So we can let Blinkblade get it. And now we're ready. Blinkblade's ready to go in 2 turns. Get this skeleton ready to go die as soon as we open the door. And then we can just heal up. A transfer of essence onto Deathwalker for the Wave of Anguish sounds really good. Shadow Step. I don't have a heal here, do I? Okay, so we'll move the banner for 2, and then just keep the banner here and move everybody else further into the room. Banner Spear does range damage. We're just hoping to get on top of the boss and hit Maybe Bone Shaper runs over here right now to get a heal 2 from Blink Blade. And make another skeleton, and then Blink Blade just heals. I like that. Definitely a smooth room. It felt pretty good. I'll just go like here. And make a shadow. And now we have 5 shadows. We just need to get them closer to the door. Oh, I did not want to move that guy. I can undo it. Get next to Blink Blade. Move the banner in. Maybe that's too close, but I think it'll be fine. Can move Blink Blade in too. Blink Blade heals. And then we just take one more setup turn where I can get Wrath of the Turned Earth and one more skeleton. Just move closer. Drive recharge. Although maybe I could go late fast at 69 and run in and hit the boss, and I kind of like that. If I save drive recharge. And then just move shadows closer. Alright, now Rest and Shade should reach the boss. This upcoming turn, Banner Spear will open the door. She's still in range of her Guardian of the Flag. Blink Blade can get closer. Although I am setting myself up for a lot of AoE. Wrath of the Turned Earth so that my skeletons don't tank damage. And then here, I think I'm just going to Transfer of Essence Deathwalker, who is going to hit the Snowflake, and I'll open the door, and I will go late and run to Snowflake.
You move up.
We need 44. He's going fast, and he's going to hit multi-target. I guess I don't want him to hit the Snowflake, so if I just go here, he'll only target me. And I just lose a card to him. Oh, no. Not going there. Not going there. That's out of my mastery. So I just go here, but then he hits all of us. Oh, but then Blink Blade gets targeted. So I have to pick Blink Blade Mastery or Banner Spear Mastery. Oh, wait. No, if I just come in the door here, he can't move through me. And then I still get the banner damage. Unfortunately, this means that all my skeletons are just going to run into this guy. Oh, and I have to lose 2 cards here. And all of the skeletons deal negative damage. Bad start. At least he didn't damage the boss. Move all shadows for 6. And use this strengthen for huge damage. Oh, I love seeing crit miss. She's immune to poison, so... Oh, never mind. That's not a poison dagger, it's a spyglass. But we're already strengthened. Nice, we got the crit and the +2. Deathwalker is too good. And now we can feel free to let him start hitting the snowflake. Now we're actually at the point where the concern is making sure that we get the chest, actually, I think. So let's just send Blinkblade over there, and then he can keep his mastery. I think Banner did 4 damage into the boss, so Deathwalker only did 22. But 22 damage without a power potion for a level 1 character is pretty good. I guess I just commanded a skeleton to go hit the snow speaker. Go fast and shoot at range and run away. And go slow and just grab the chest. And then very low on cards here. Dark Fog is totally fine. I don't have my teleport, do I? No, I don't. I would love to get in there and Anger of the Dead. Well, maybe I can. I'll go late, move in, and maybe it'll happen. Here, I just go fast, hit the boss at range, and run away. Blink Blade. We'll just go late. We'll just pick up the chest. And I think this all works. Yeah, this all works. We're going to use a lot of our skeletons here, but that's fine. Another 4 damage. I just make sure that the boss isn't able to target the banner of strength. But from here he can't. He'll just hit 2. Oh, I guess now he walls off. And we can't get through him. Okay, but given that that skeleton went there, I'll just command the Wretched on him. Oh, and did I play Exploding Corpse too? I think I did. Hey, we got some damage here, even though we would have rather not. Command the Wretched, attack for 5. Beautiful damage. And then Exploding Corpse, this one will get the bonus damage. Because we're next to the banner. Boom. Alright, we just need 2 more damage. Which unfortunately Deathwalker is not able to do. Because I simply cannot get in there. I don't think I have Unbreakable Wall. If I had Unbreakable Wall, I would just push him away. I failed the mastery again. I failed the mastery again. No, what an idiot. I gave the boss literally the greatest turn of all time. I would have salivated if I were her. Dang it. Alright, we got the Hornet command. We just short rest and go fast and run away. And yeah, we just guarantee that the characters can get out. Blink Blade. I just need to get everybody away so that the fist damages the snowflake. And then Blink Blade, I guess, goes invisible. The problem is it's not enough damage to get the snowflake. Okay, but I can javelin. Dang, that is the card that I wanted. But I do still survive. Hopefully nothing goes wrong here. I really did not want to see him going fast. Dang, he's never hitting the boss here, which is what I really wanted. Yeah, there's no way for me to grant banner movement. But I just run away on all my characters. We just need one more damage into the snowflake. And we just run away. Let's see. I could lose if he gets his ranged multi-target card this next turn. So hopefully he just doesn't get that. Give me 1 damage. No. We miss. Literally everything except ranged multi-target card is fine. And we can just sit and watch them fight amongst themselves. I should have gone slow. Good, he did not get ranged multi-target. This got really scary. It was very kind to me. I even walked my final character into the AoE to set her up. Alright, Spyglass tier. And we get the damage. The level will now be won, hopefully with no deaths. Ah, dang it. Blinkblade can't go hit. I should have just gone. Wait. Yeah, okay. She's just going to back up 1 and just hit him, because she can't get anybody else with this AoE. I really just have not been respecting the cards that they draw. Oh, nice crit. Okay, I have done enough to her, so hopefully he just goes really fast and kills her at like 11 speed. He should be guaranteed to kill her with all of his stuff. I'll just long rest. Oh wait, no. I can short rest and go fast and go invisible. And then only her 11. Her 11 would hit me. And there's just nothing I can do about that. But I've never been targeted by an attack. She got 14, which is not 11. 14 is very much not 11. And we were never targeted by an attack. We got 1 mastery at least. Easy. That Ice Speaker Chieftain really does way more damage. Yeah, that his base attack is crazy. I will never understand why it's so high. Like, I get that they want you to be on a timer, because if he does half of the damage before you do half of the damage, then you lose the scenario. So that makes sense. Hello, Martin. But the fact that his base attack was like 16 is just crazy. Let's see. His base... So his base attack scales with player count. That's one of the reasons that it was like so crazy. And so we're playing monster level 4. So he has a base attack of 16, whereas Snowflake only has a base attack of 6. So like he gets her to half health in 2 attacks, but it takes her 8 attacks to get him to half health. Like that just doesn't seem very fair to me. He's not immune to poison, so you can poison him for a bunch of extra damage, but I don't know. Yeah, force you to lose a card when he attacks you. Because even my friend we were talking about this level earlier, and he was telling me like you could ward a Bone Shaper before going into the room, and it makes no difference because 6 health with a ward, you still die to a -1. Which is just crazy. But yeah. We get up to max level, he has base attack 20. That is absurd. Anyway, let's go celebrate. I never got Sluggard. That feels like something I definitely should have gotten. But we did get Untouchable. We got Bone Shaper's Slayer, so that's going to be a lot of perks available there. And we got Zealot, not on purpose, but we did get it. And Miser. And we did kill a guard. That's good. That's very, very good. Not bad progress. Deathwalker did the most damage. That seems reasonable. Blinkblade was just being invisible, so... But not getting targeted. It's pretty good. And we got the Mirror Knife, which is amazing for Geminate. Oh, I wish he were on the... Well, he was on the team at the end. I mean, he crit the boss for us. He didn't even target the boss until we had done half of her health. And then he crit her. It's just crazy how much easier it is to kill the Snowflake than it is to kill the Fist. But no deaths. We have a Fist in the party. We got a lot of loot. Or we can add a Fist to the party. We got a lot of loot. We got the Mirrored Knife, which is really good for Geminate. Well, Wintertime Holiday, which adds a good event to the winter deck. We're grabbing Bone Dagger here. And I have 2 perks to spend. So, start with a free summon. Ooh, once each scenario when somebody would die, I can suffer 2 to make them not die instead. Why can't we bring him along to other scenarios? There's one Winter Road event. I can't remember what the guy's name is, but you encounter this like little swordsman guy on the road, and you can have him join you in the next scenario, and he just like does like move to attack 2 as a summon. Slightly weaker than like move 4 attack 16, but it's there. Maybe I add these curses. I love these curses. Also, Rolling Heal Bone Shaper is like tempting. And +2 set either element is tempting. All of these perks are just way too good. Alright, I like curses. 2 perks for Banner Spear. I don't know when that managed. Yeah, his 75 health. And his other special, the one that we didn't really see, he stuns. -1 for Rolling Shields. Those are pretty good. I had those save me the other day. Blinkblade, I don't think leveled. Blinkblade doesn't get very much XP, but we do have a perk. So get rid of that -2. And Deathwalker, definitely leveled. So -1. Only 4 gold on Deathwalker. She really needs gold. 36 for Bone Shaper, though, is really good. He could probably solo most scenarios, honestly. I mean, 11 speed, shield 3 self, move in, attack in AoE. That's just bordering on ridiculous. Alright, let's upgrade the Craftsman. Want to make sure we don't take metal from anywhere that we would really want it. We already got a spyglass here. We'll get that. Go ahead and grab a protective scepter. And then maybe one here as well. Sell the mirrored knife. Not very good on banner spear. I'll keep the rejuvenating charm for now. I can't get a spyglass on Blink Blade, but I guess that gives us an opportunity to try a different helmet. I didn't take armor perk. Okay, we don't have any armor yet. But we'll get an armor when the craftsman gets leveled up after the next level. Let's make sure to put some of these cards in. Bone dagger over exploding corpse sounds good to me. Although exploding corpse can be pretty nice as well. We have 3 rock root. That's really high. Make sure we put meat grinder in. One of my absolute favorite cards in the game. Take it over incendiary throw. Much more consistent access to wounding. And here rest and shade goes for deepening despair. And shadow step for fluid knight. And lingering rot for shadow step. All right. Probably should stop here. What do you mean by Blink Blade or who? I probably started a sentence and didn't finish it. I'm very tired. Blink Blade wanted, would love a spyglass, but I already have one on Deathwalker and on Geminate, which we got after the first scenario. But then I subbed Blink Blade in for the second level because I wanted his push more. Yeah, I think I'm done for tonight. We at least beat the tutorial this time. Many different places to go. Strong Foundation can be very difficult, and I've lost on Avalanche before. And Crystal Trench. But not the hardest scenarios. It really felt like we should have more loot than we did. Oh, we can get some potions. So I could get a healing potion. I could get a stamina potion. We could also go ahead and make our fist. Deathwalker wouldn't mind a stamina potion, I think. Can use it to get back Call to the Abyss. And that's pretty good. And then Corpse Cap Snow Thistle is a poison potion. Snow Thistle Rockroot is renewing potion. Corpse Cap Rockroot is ward potion. Which ward potion, we can give one of those to Banner, I think. That sounds pretty good. Stone Skin, that's what it's called. Oh, someone could solo every single scenario. That would be the Frozen Fist boss in scenario 4. If he were your ally, he could solo every scenario. 88 health, move 4, attack 16. And his special too, he goes at 11, 14, or 17 speed. Gives himself bonus shield, moves, and attacks 3 targets for 16. Would definitely solo most of the game. If only he were on our team. Yeah. But we'll call it there. Come back tomorrow and hopefully get a few levels in. Hopefully not lose. But this was a good start. This was a good start. Good night, everybody.